Legacies are built with strength, determination, passion.
You're going to make your mark in the 2012 season. He fires downfield. The kick. Mustang football. It's a pass over the middle. Intercepted.
The legacy has begun.
He's going all the way.
Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram presents Mustang Football Review.
You are experiencing the sights of Jordan-Hare Stadium on the campus of Auburn University as the Madison Academy Mustangs and their fans prepare to witness history in the making. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I know that tonight's viewing audience runs the full spectrum of those seeing our program for the very first time, all the way to those who have recorded every single episode. Well, tonight's program is going to be just a little bit different than normal, partially due to the constraints placed on us by those who have the broadcast rights of the Super Six, but largely because tonight is the final chapter in the story of the Mustangs' quest for their state championship. I'm Glenn Laird, the Director of Advancement at Madison Academy, and each week at this time, it has been my pleasure to be joined by Dr. Eric Koyu, the head coach of the Madison Academy Mustangs, as we've reviewed film and we've scouted out the next week's opponent. Well, of course, tonight's program is different because there is no opponent for next week. Instead, in this first block, we're going to let you experience what the Mustangs experienced the day before their football game at Jordan-Hare Stadium, beginning with a pep rally.
On behalf of the football team, thank all our supporters this year. Thank you guys, elementary, for coming to the games and supporting us. I want to thank our cheerleaders, our band, our fans and parents. Without your support, we cannot be successful.
We got to prove to everybody that we're the state's best team, but we also got to prove we got the state's best fans, all right? All right, let's go. Practice in 2012. There's no more practices that anybody can have in the state. You've gone as far as you can, all right, with practice. And now you got one game left.
There is no AD report tonight. Instead, we will visit with Madison Academy President Dr. Robert Burton to get his post-game thoughts. And 5 cheerleaders from Madison Academy have cheered their last game. They're our seniors, and we want to feature them one more time in the cheerleading segment. Stay with us.
Don't go away. More Mustang football after these messages from Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
The only thing more impressive than a Ram Hemi are the deals at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. Right now, during Ram Power Days, choose from $10,000 off the 2012 300 Hemi or the 2012 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Hemi. Plus, we're going to throw in a $500 Visa gift card. Reliability and strength of a Hemi engine. It doesn't get much better than that.
Don't miss Ram Power Days going on now at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
The 2013 Dodge Dart. Yep, it's finally here, and only here. at Landers McClarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. It's a car lover's dream. This baby has an 8.5-inch touchscreen, 10 airbag standard, and gets up to 41 MPGs. Style, performance, MPGs, all in one nice little package. And starting at just $14,900.
You'll only find it at Landers McClarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. You think you've seen good deals? Well, you haven't been to Landers McClarty Subaru, where for the first time ever, you get to choose. Get the 2012 Forester or the 2012 Legacy, just $19,995. Yeah, $19,995. That's a deal you can really sink your teeth into. Or get the 2012 Outback right now, just $279 a month. Run, don't walk, to Landers McClarty Subaru in Huntsville. Today, dog.
Introducing the all-new Fiat of Huntsville, right here on University Drive. You've got to see these cars, even take a test drive. Experience the new Fiat 500, available now for just $13,995 or only $99 per month.
We invite you to see our brand new facility and celebrate our grand opening
of the all-new Fiat of Huntsville on University Drive.
We're back with Mustang Football Review, brought to you by Fiat of Huntsville.
It was a media frenzy after the game, but I had a chance to catch up with Madison Academy President Dr. Robert Burton to catch his emotion from this historic win.
Okay, Bob, the team just won the first state championship in school history, city history, county history. What's going through your mind right now?
Unbelievable. You know, Glenn, we were here last year. We had the game won. We lost it there at the end of the game. But I told the kids all year, you know, you got to pay your dues. Last year we paid our dues. We got here. This year it was our time to win it. And I've got to say, I watched the whole game. I felt like the best team won. Congratulations to the Madison Academy Nation. Huntsville, Alabama, Madison County, first championship in the whole county, and we're so proud to bring it home from Madison Academy to those guys. Man, it was a great game. Great to be here. Great stadium. You know, just the experience of being in this stadium these guys will never ever forget it, and neither will I.
Typically, we would run the AD report in this time slot, but I hope that what you've gathered over the last few weeks is the quality of people that Dr. Burton has put in the position to coach our kids. He is a tremendous leader of Madison Academy, and we all appreciate him. Well, the Madison Academy cheerleaders break the stereotype that we sometimes have of girls that Hollywood has, the image they've tried to create for us. These young ladies are people who show great leadership, and they are servants. And we want to feature them since they have cheered their last game on a football field at Madison Academy.
What do you want, TD? What's that touchdown? What do you want, TD? What's that touchdown? What do you want, TD? What's that touchdown? What do you want, TD? What's that?
As a cheer squad, we normally go to the link and help those kids, but this year the senior girls, we went to Ghana, Africa, and it was on a whole new level, and I got to go a lot closer to the girls.
Going to Ghana with my 4 friends, I didn't know how it would go because it was out of my comfort zone, but going with them was a great experience. I got to know them better, and they got to know me better.
S-T-A-N-G-S, go States! S-T-A-N-G-S, go States! Go States!
Having the opportunity for us 4 to go to Africa together was really cool. I mean, I've seen them do so many crazy things, but it was really neat to see how much they love those kids and how much they put their heart into it. I just gained so much respect for them.
Getting to go to Ghana with my 4 best friends and my dad went along this year was an amazing experience. We had so many fun times and good times, and just getting to watch them show the love of God to those children meant so much to me.
This summer will be my 5th time returning to Africa, and I've been blessed with the opportunity the last 2 years to go with my best friends. And the one thing that I'm most thankful for is we've gotten to know each other on a more spiritual level. Going to Africa, playing with kids, being a servant, sharing God's word, and being his hands and feet all over the world.
Don't go away. More Mustang football after these messages from Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Introducing the all-new Fiat of Huntsville, right here on University Drive. You've got to see these cars, even take a test drive. Experience the new Fiat 500, available now for just $13,995 or only $99 per month.
We invite you to see our brand new facility and celebrate our grand opening
Of the all-new Fiat of Huntsville on University Drive. Landers McLarty Nissan is proud to announce the arrival of the all-new 2013 Nissan Altima, the most innovative Altima ever, with an updated aerodynamic body style and improved fuel economy with up to 39 miles per gallon. And you get this premium style without the premium price. Right now, get the 2013 Altima for just $279 per month and only $1,500 down. But this amazing price won't last long. So come in today to Landers McLarty Nissan in Huntsville.
The only thing more impressive than a Ram Hemi are the deals at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. Right now, during Ram Power Days, choose from $10,000 off the 2012 300 Hemi or the 2012 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Hemi. Plus, we're going to throw in a $500 Visa gift card. Reliability and strength of a Hemi engine. It doesn't get much better than that.
Don't miss Ram Power Days going on now at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. At Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville, we would like to introduce our new General Manager, Rob Callis.
Hi, I'd like you to experience a difference at Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville. We are proud to offer the all-new redesigned C250, the top-selling ML350, and of course the world-class E350, all from a name you trust.
Come in today and drive off in the Mercedes-Benz of your dreams for less than you ever dreamed possible. Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville.
We're back with Mustang Football Review, brought to you by Fiat of Huntsville.
Well, it is the champion of the North versus the champion of the South. The Fayette County Tigers come to Jordan-Hare Stadium to take on the Madison Academy Mustangs. Coach, you've scouted Fayette County before this game. Tell us how you prepare your team for this very explosive offense.
Yeah, Fayette County was really unlike any team we'd played this year. They had numerous superstars that could break a long touchdown at any point, and they really kind of play in, play out, try to go where you're not. They kind of feel out where you're at defensively, and sooner or later you're not in the right spot, and they kill you with a big touchdown. They've got 3 or 4 guys at any point that can score anywhere on the field. We've seen them score over 20 points in a quarter, over 30 points in a half, very explosive.
Well, I know you're proud of your defense because they held them to only 7 points in this game. Let's roll the film and give us your analysis of the first half highlights.
Yeah, Glenn, we really believed that defense was going to be the key to winning this game. The least they had been held was by a very good Leeds team to 24 points, and they actually beat Leeds in the quarterfinals. So really focused all week on defense. We really tried to, Fayette County runs a lot of different formations, a lot of different plays, and we really tried to focus on simplifying our defense, staying spread out to where we were never caught with anybody not in the right position, and that turned out to be a good game plan. We opened up, actually, the opening drive, though, and marched right down the field. Malik Miller had a great run there. The tandem of him and Kerryon Johnson were really good all night, but opening up that drive with a state record-setting field goal by Chandler Trock is huge. So opening drive, we break the ice with the points, get 3-0. Malik Miller again with a nice run, then Kerryon Johnson on a 4th and 1. breaks the play. We go up 10-0 at this point. Our guys are feeling some excitement, but again, the defense is going to have to step up. We really tried to stay square all night long. Great interception here. We flushed the quarterback out of the pocket. Normally they score on plays like that, but when you have a great athlete like Kerryon Johnson that timed that, he picked it off, ran it back 68 yards. We're up 17-0. Fayette County goes in, though, and scores right before half to make it very interesting, 17-7 at the half.
Well, Coach, you know, one of the things that we saw in the first half was a quarterback that was very improvisational. This kid was great at scrambling, had a good arm, but he would take off and then just before getting to the line of scrimmage, launch one. And but when he didn't do that, he'd tuck it and run, and he was very effective. Talk to me just a little bit about the adjustments you made at halftime to take care of that.
Well, Redmond was a phenomenal player because most dual threats, once they decide to run, they run. He's very savvy about he'll run, and then right before he crosses the LOS line of scrimmage, he knows where he's at. He will look downfield and gash people all year long with a long touchdown bomb. At halftime, though, we realized the longer he was having in the pocket, what they did in the second quarter on their drive was they started throwing underneath. They said these guys are very disciplined. Their safeties are going to be deep every play. They've been coached not to break anywhere. So they started hitting us with a lot of 15-yard crossing routes and drive routes. And we had to then limit his time to throw then at that point. But he's so fast, he's tough to rush with the D-line. So we brought in Marmar Martin, a defensive back, let him play linebacker, and try to get on him quick.
Man, and it was effective. Let's take a look at the second half highlights. Again, give us your commentary.
Yeah, we didn't work on it a lot, but we did say emergency. We've got to get Marmar in pressing him. Great interception by Kerryon Johnson, making his second interception. There's an example of, though he didn't make the tackle, he flushed him so quick out of the pocket, made him run. The other guys closed in. There, he makes one of his sacks. Marmar's one of the fastest guys on the team. Taylor Kelly does a good job there of getting loose, and the guys did a very good job. A couple college coaches talked to me after the game about how well our defense played a square all night, and it's so tough to teach. A lot of guys coming out of high school, and they're already doing that. Malik Miller with a phenomenal run. Malik had an outstanding game, both offense and defense. Right there, he made that quarterback throw it a little quick as he took down the sack there, near sack. Quarterback got it away. Damian Pam with a big interception sets up our next drive. Malik Miller around the edge. We finally can go up 3 scores. That was a good feeling as Kerryon Johnson takes it in for the touchdown. We're up 3 scores at this point. Now we just don't want to give up a quick one. Malik Miller with the sack, turnover. Garrett Lindsey picks up the fumble recovery. Malik Miller gets the ball in the end zone. 2 running backs, Kerryon and Malik, both over 100 yards. Shows that we can run the football. Great second half. Congratulations to our offensive line for providing a great running attack.
The state champion, Madison Academy Mustangs. Coach, congratulations. It has been a fun ride. And, you know, what's been really interesting is that through these last 15 weeks, we have actually archived this journey to the state championship, and it has been a great honor to help to archive this story, and so that is just tremendous. We're going to have the Player of the Week coming up in our final segment, and then we'll wrap up the season. Stay with us.
Madison Academy's Slice of Life, sponsored by Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville.
Administration and the teachers and the students at Madison Academy really have a great heart for servanthood, and it's a great opportunity for them to give back, get in the community, and serve kids.
This is the second year we've been doing this, and it's just really a joy to see these athletes out here and just what it means to them.
The students' job today is to get a buddy and encourage them and cheer them on and be so excited when they win or even when they lose.
These are my best friends, and they are one of the coolest people I've ever seen. You got a nice camera there.
I think it's important for each of these children to have and learn empathy for others that may not be as fortunate and may not be as blessed both physically and mentally and financially as they are.
Like, they've been training all year for this, and it just means a lot to them. For us to try to give them the greatest experience is all it's really about. It's great.
Every day is not about you, step out of our comfort zones and just get that one-on-one time with someone that isn't as privileged as we are.
It's really cool because we
just really fun. Jesus came to serve us, and that's why we serve.
We're hoping that Madison Academy students working today with Student Service Day, both here at Special Olympics and all over the city, will become lifelong servants.
It's what we should do. We should support each other. We should love each other. We should be a community that gives back to each other, because it's not the responsibility of our government. It's not the responsibility of other people to do it. It's our responsibility.
Don't go away. More Mustang football after these messages from Landers McLarty, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
The 2013 Dodge Dart. Yep, it's finally here, and only here, at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. It's a car lover's dream. This baby has an 8.5-inch touchscreen, 10 airbag standard, and gets up to 41 MPGs. Style, performance, MPGs. All in one nice little package, and starting at just $14,900.
You'll only find it at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
Welcome back for fourth quarter of the Mustang Football Review, sponsored by Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. It's the Dodge Dart Player of the Week from Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
We're standing here with this week's Player of the Week, Kerryon Johnson, as the Mustangs celebrate the 3A state championship with a 31-7 win over Fayette County. Kerryon, tell us what it's like to be a state champion in football this year.
It's very exciting, especially coming off a season like last year, how it ended. Just to get back here and to win it this time is just a blessing.
Dr. Royster, why don't you give us a little bit about his stats for this game?
Well, 3 touchdowns, 2 big interceptions, 1 ran back for a touchdown. The team had 281 yards rushing. How's it feel to be most valuable player?
It feels amazing, but, I couldn't have did it without the offensive lineman blocking for me. So, I just give all the credit to them.
There is no other game for the Mustangs as they have captured the 3A state championship. We want to give congratulations not only to Kerryon, but the rest of the team and Coach Eric Koyu on this great win.
We want to congratulate Kerryon Johnson on being our Player of the Week and, of course, most valuable player of the state championship game in Class 3A. Bringing back in Coach Koyu. Well, Coach, you've reached your goal. And now it's time maybe to take a look back at the season. And you did face some adversity along the way. There were challenges that you had to overcome. Talk to me just a little bit about the stepping stones to winning a state championship.
Yeah, a good team has to overcome some adversity. One of the biggest challenges we faced was a very, very tough schedule. We faced a tough schedule. We had some key injuries throughout the year. Also faced some off-the-field tragedy and adversity. All those things, though, teach us. All those things help us to get stronger week in, week out. And, we played some very formidable opponents. Probably the best defense, hands down, we saw all year was the 2A state champion, Tanner. We faced a Coleman offense that executed as good as any offense I've seen in high school football. And we played very balanced traditional powerhouses in Lauderdale and Deschler and Colbert County and Clay County. And so just week in, week out, having that schedule was difficult. Overcoming the injuries, we had guys step up week in, week out, oftentimes that could fill the gap when a starter was out. And one of the biggest things when you have so much talent as we do have is making sure everybody stays on the team phase and they don't get wrapped up in selfishness, their own stats, their own stardom, their own agenda. And that's what team sports are about, really, is to focus on the team and community and something bigger than yourself.
Well, with success, I know you're getting a lot of attention. Can you talk about what you're hearing from college recruiters?
Yeah, and the biggest thing to handling success is do the same thing in failure. You roll up your sleeves and start working again. Blue collar, lunch pail, go to work is how we do that. We've got a couple guys in Kerryon Johnson and Malik Miller that are being recruited nationally. Very, very big time recruits. We've got guys like, Frank Williams that, is a kid that's got a good chance to play. We've got a lot of guys that are going to play some small college football, Taylor Zach, Chandler Trock, Nick Haas. We've got numerous guys in that program that can play small college football if they want to move on. One of the biggest things for those guys that are getting recruited at the SEC or Division I level across the country is stay focused on becoming a solid person and work on their character, because things like work ethic, fighting through some adversity, those things we talked about are going to be key for their career moving on as things get more competitive as they move up the ladder.
I want you to take just a moment and talk about your coaching staff. You've got, I think, one of the best coaching staffs in the state. Talk about those guys.
Well, all the coaches have bought into what I believe in football. There's a lot of ways to win in football, but essentially everybody's got to be on the same page and moving the same direction. There's a certain brand of football that I believe in, that I do, and the coaches have bought into that. Specifically, though, really want to, a lot of praise go to our defensive coordinator, Bobby Chandler, who works tirelessly to prepare us for games, and also first-year coordinator, Chris Hirschfield, did an outstanding job with the offense, because basically everybody thinks they can do it, but very few do, and win those championships and win games, and those guys have done a great job, the entire staff.
Well, thanks, Coach, and congratulations on a great season. I want to also thank our friends at Small Box Entertainment. I've had nothing but great compliments about the quality of this program, and that is due entirely to the work that they've done. It has been absolutely tremendous. We're going to leave you with the sights and sounds of celebrations as the Mustangs take it all in after the game. Thank you for being with us this season. God bless.
Dr. Eric Kohue, happy 40th birthday to the young man that is the head football coach from Madison Academy as they bring home the 3A state championship in a convincing fashion, 31-7 over Fayette County. Coach Eric Kohue, we're extremely proud of this team, extremely proud of the coaching staff, and the celebration has erupted for the Madison Academy faithful in the stands as they now celebrate the first state championship in Madison Academy football history.